Alright everybody, welcome back to the moth-hawk project. As you probably have noticed, I switched actually the microphone from the base microphone that's normally there. I hope I did not touch it too much, but I switched it to the headset microphone. Why did I do this? I hope this is the right way to do it. I'm just gonna be putting off the audio for now because I have a feeling that it's actually a little bit weird, but alright. Anyway, now that this is all solved, it should be fine. So, allow me to just double check a little bit because I have not fully tested it. Yeah, it's all fine. It's all fine. Alright, cool. Cool. So yeah, no further ado. I'm a little bit loud, but it should be fine. So yeah, let's get started. Just gonna be lowering down a little bit the voice because otherwise it's a little bit too loud. Oh well, it happens. So yeah, most of it is actually quite easily understandable, but I switched the microphone because of how the microphone actually works. The main problem with the microphone was actually that it was stationary, so I couldn't move it around, and therefore, have this little bit of a problem. But I have not fixed the volume just yet. I'll get to it. Yeah, I'll get to it. But next week we will fully get it. Now actually I need to find the part that I need to draw in. Oh boy. This one, right? Yeah, this one. Alright. Now I drew the first lines that I want, and now I'm going to be drawing the rest of it. So I'm going to be putting it underneath, above it, because of how this works. So what I'm here doing is actually getting the lines up and running so that I have like the wood effect on it. So yeah, I hope it is all fixed, and I'm gonna be double checking that, but yeah. I figured out that this is actually the only way to do it decently, I believe. So therefore, that's why I actually do it right now, this way. Right. There you go. So yeah, I hope everybody has a good time. But yeah, next week is going to be a little bit difficult for me to do things properly, but I'll try to do as much live streams as possible because of how things work. Yeah. So, let's see. I need to get this up and running like now, and then that will be fine. All right. So yeah, it has been some time since I have been using the microphone again on the headset, but it should be fine now, so I can just get everything up and running properly. I mean, normally that would be all done handy dandy, but I just need to figure out like this is the way to do it, right? Oh, this is so the way to do it. This is so the way. Alright, now I actually need to get this thing more wood-like. So I should definitely add some more tree parts to it. Even though these tree parts might not be there later on, but I definitely should add some more tree parts to it. Otherwise it will look very strange later on. Like so. Like this, right? Otherwise we're gonna have like this broccoli effect. It's not a bad effect, really. So if I I want to do that, I should definitely add, yeah, I should definitely add that pot. So if I want to go for a broccoli effect, which is the idea, here I should definitely add then the pots where I need to. So like this right there. Like that, right? Yeah, like that. Alright. Now the quick question is like, where do I want to have the effect to be? The effect I want to be around the tree, so it should be like this. And we have that. And then we can put like another broccoli tree right here. But it doesn't have to be, no. This part doesn't have to be existing. The only broccoli part I want to actually have is that part right there. Yes, alright. Lovely, but I need to upgrade it like this so that it's fully rounded. So it does feel like a tree. Leaves, yes. Alright. Now I actually need to remove the pots that I don't need here. Alright. And now we need to add that bit of tree effect to it. This is gonna be a difficult one to do because it needs to be like tinier than the one beforehand. But I think this will do fine. Alright. That will do fine. And then I can actually add shading later on. Alright, we have the little broccoli effect right now done on this part. And now we can move on to the other part right here. Allow me to just double check for once to see if the voice is now a little bit better than before. No, this is not how I want it to be. Ah, damn it. Alright, fine. I'll put audio music back on. Even though it's not that good, but oh well. Strange. Very strange. Sorry about this misconception, but it seems that the voice is not fully functional, so why would this not be, and why, if I now enter this, yeah. Why is this a thing? Strange. Strange indeed, strange indeed. So if I add the microphone, it double does it? That doesn't make any sense. Alright. Bloody hell. Bloody hell, jeez Louise. Alright, just hold on a sec. I am gonna kick myself in the butt if I do this, but I will do it. Alright, now it should be fine. I have increased the volume, so gonna be talking a little bit louder now, but it should be alright. So yeah, what I don't know now is if this is actually a thing that I can do, or it is like a thing that I do want to do in the first place, but no, that's not what I want. Alright, and then I need to add this a little more strict. There you go. Can I add more here? Yeah, I can add more. And this should work, right? Because then I have this part right here being sucked up by nonsense. Or should I add more height to it? So add that part and then move it up here. Whoa, it's gonna be a difficult one to think about. Anyway, I'm gonna be double checking now, just in case. Just in case, don't worry about the double sound. I kind of really hate not knowing if things work well. Yeah, it's so quiet. Jeez Louise, it's so quiet. Fuck. Alright, Alright, since it is so quiet, I actually need to increase the sound. This is not helping. This is absolutely helping. Well, it's a made of progress. I just don't know why I would do it like the same way. So if I now add the voice to it, so blue, blah, blue, this is happening. I'm so scared if this is actually fucking me over, but oh boy. I'm gonna be going this back to 25, I believe. Yeah. So now this should actually work. Even though, you know, my voice is a little bit quiet, it should be working fine. So yeah, inexperience, oh hell yeah. Very not knowing what to do and how to do it. I have no idea what to do and how to do it in most cases anyway. And now we actually have a tree. Right, if I add this, or is this too little, that part down? Is it too little? Is that part over there too little? I believe it is. If I add more to it, so add like this part to it, I think we need even more. I think we need like this line of work, right? Yes, that would actually work. Alright, just double checking. Just double checking now. Oh, hell no, that's horrible. That's horrible. Jeez Louise, what the fuck? Alright. Not gonna be doing double, and why is it doing that? I have no idea, but I'm gonna be going here and gonna be going to properties. Why are you using this? I have no idea. Alright. Why did it do then well with the... What? Right, fine. I'll try this then instead. Does this work? Don't know. Stream when you have a stream and you don't know what to do. It's always great that you have like a stream and you screw it over. It's always lovely, you know. Back in the old days when you're trying to do something and then you realize like, this is a bad idea. Now I'm getting used to it. And we can actually do this again like so. Come on. Alright. Now this should work. If it is not working, I will admit it's a bit... I will fix it then by increasing the sound of it anyway. Oh yes, this is so much better. Don't you love it when you are removing the bloody damn idea of audio music and then you realize that the audio is actually ruining you by just a simple thing. Alright. Now I actually need to get a little bit of fixing here because I saw that there are some things here that I need to fix. Like that part right there and alright. I need to actually lower that I can do this. Yeah, there you go. Fixed it. Alright, so if we now add some colors to it, it should work. So if we add the colors to it right here, which we're gonna need to do anyway, we can then see how well this implements. So if we add this right here, and then we go for a darker version of it, and then add that towards this, it should work. $75. Then I should definitely add some greener to it. And I should add some lighter to it, like yeah. And then I can just add this right here. Alright. And then I can do the merging of it a bit. And that will actually create the effect I want, right? Oh, it did. It actually did. Nice. It actually did. Sweet. And there you go. I actually fixed the part that I need to do. Now this tree should work quite well. Yes, because once we put a big giant trunk in the front of it, it will actually serve as a way of giving it more space or more clearance. I could make this like big, but I think like a small branch would be fine. Small branch would be fine, and then a big branch right here that makes this like big giant bosom right here. Gonna be drawing that as well, and then, you know, fix it later on. Alright. Because we still want to know where the other part ends anyway. So yeah, fixing stuff. It's very important to know when things go bad and when things go good. Especially with the voice, it's like, man. Positioning of the mic is such an awkward idea. I never knew that the positioning of the mic would be so important that it actually ruins a lot of things. Oh well. So, as you can see, it's all lovely done, and I hope everybody understands that, you know, working with the mic was my technical issue, not the other way around. Wait, where did the rest go then? Oh, the rest is all add-on. Alright, so I have two things, and I can merge this then later on. I want this to be removed. Nobody likes this. Alright, and then we're gonna go there, and we're gonna fix the parts that we need to do. And it looks like I actually drew with the big boy brush. That's not a very nice idea. Going back to small brushes. Did I do it with a pencil? Yeah, I am now at pencil 2, right? Yeah, pencil 2. My bad. Or did I do this on 5? Did I do this on 5? No, I absolutely did not do this on 5. 3.5, 3.6 is always the right one. Alright. That's not 3.5. Did it already register the other one? Oh yes, alright. Also, this is probably not black. Oh, it is black, alright. No, it is the right one. And why did that? So if we have this, we can then add like certain amount of branches idea and then put this right here, right? Like this is then the idea, right? We're gonna go for this kind of idea then, right? Yes, but then we need to make it big. We need to make it big. Alright. Like that. Lovely. So like this I need to do it. Good. So, since we have this, well, we should definitely make it though, because it's important. Where do I want this to be drawn? Probably on this one. And then merge it later on. Yeah. And I can just erase it later on. And we can just, you know, casually make ourselves the second part of this tree. I said I wanted to start with the wood, but I figured out that the tree is also important. And now we actually are in the backle. This actually needs to be a little bit more higher because of how this thing actually works. Alright. And just like that, we actually have ourselves our lovely little tree. That we can turn, that we can walk around. Alright. Now the hardest part is going to be erasing the little bits that we don't need. I should have gone for a sketch, but I was like, nah, not needed here. I'm just using the other layer to use a sketch. And just like that, we can actually erase a lot of things here that we don't need. And we don't need actually this. It was unnecessary anyway. So we're gonna go for this, and then we're gonna go add that to our agenda, like that. Wait, what? Oh, really? And just like that is actually quite decent. Not the best one. Not the best one, but it should be working fine. Ah. Yeah, it's getting a little bit confusing, I know. Alright. There you go. And now it should be working fine. I hope that this is actually working now fine, so I can now do this. Yes, I can. Alright, cool. And I can remove this part right here that we don't need. Alright. We're gonna merge this with the other one now. Boop, 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 boop. Merge, 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 merge with the layer below. Yes, please, thank you. Now it's on one layer. And now we can work on this bad boy right now. Alright. I'm gonna be doing a sketch for the little bits. To get the shape up and running a bit. There you go. And we can now move backwards to it. Alright. So now we're gonna be working again on these bad boys. And we know how this is gonna be going, so this is like round. So therefore we don't need to worry about this part right here. So yeah. Getting ourselves up and running is our main goal, and we don't need to be hiding that we're making a big giant bush, alright? We're not gonna be doing anything wrong here. The idea here is that we're making, like, you know, parts and then go upwards. So we're gonna go for this and then go upwards and try it again. So this is like one part of the tree, and then another part of the tree is gonna come in right now. I'm maybe gonna be reusing these things and then, you know, editing them a bit so that they actually make sense on the tree part. This one, for instance, is wrongfully placed. So yeah, we need to fix the tree parts a bit. But this leaf is actually quite good. This one is actually decent now. So we got one right. That's good. We got one right of the other 1, 2, 3 that were wrong. So I need to take care of that after that. Well, we're gonna do it the same way as I do it right now. But yeah, a little bit of a mistake, a little bit of a downfall, but of course, you know, it's gonna be visible, so we need to fix it. If we don't fix it, then, well, you know, things are gonna be visible, and therefore, you know, things are gonna be really bad for us. And we don't want that, especially not in these kind of things. Of course, I'm gonna save a lot of progress by, you know, figuring things out anyway. So, good for me. Now the quick question is, like, how do I want to do this? I definitely should change up the angle. If I do this, then I need to do it right. So we're gonna draw again beautiful shark tooth. And those are going to be our representations of the parts that we need. And a quick question is, like, if we do it correctly, but I have a feeling that this is actually quite nicely done. Even though this one is actually in the background, it doesn't matter really that much. As long as I keep on drawing the tiny bits, the shapes of the texture is necessary. But yeah, we need to fix a lot of tree. Ugh. I never wanted to say that, but apparently we do. We need to actually fix a lot of things because of how the tree is actually positioned and how they are looked in. But once we're getting to the point where I need to be, so where when I get this one done, I can then, you know, examine the tree parts right here, this one right here, and see, like, oh, well, we need to place it like this, or we need to place it like that, or need to change it up a little bit on the positioning of it. And then it should be all fine. So, no need to worry now. But we have now finally the concept of the tree done, or the concept of how it's going to be looking done, so we now know where to aim for. Instead of aiming words. Aiming aimlessly. There you go. Not emptively. Jeez Louise. Learn English, please. Thank you. Yeah. Aimlessly. So, without having any aim, without having any guidance, it's a little bit of a problem. But yeah, we fixed it. We went on a trial and we endured. Even though, you know, the results here are, you know, some of them turned out really great and other ones don't turn out very great. But the one that turned out very great right here is the one that I'm going to be aiming for, so therefore I'm going to be getting more of these in there. So yeah, gotta make sure that all the trees, all the leaves are still consistent, so therefore, you know, no, the variation of the tree is gonna be the same, which makes the which makes it look like a broccoli. Yes, but that's the idea. Broccoli trees. Oh yeah, broccoli trees. These African broccoli trees. Who doesn't like them? So yeah, I'm very happy that, you know, I'm trying to get all this up and running, but you can already see that there are some major problems getting there because of how the shape is running. So, you know, technically I should have drawn everything, but I can't because, you know, there is still something in the way. And if I do this on a different layer, things get really big, and we don't want that. We don't want to have everything to be big. That's a very bad idea. But yeah, we're gonna be using the other ones, and then, you know, try to figure out how we're gonna make them look like this, and then fix them up so that they are, you know, there will be variation, but it will be, you know, it will be looking plausible. Yeah, plausible. Plausible? Plausible. Yeah, plausible. Yeah, plausible. Hard language. Really. When you try to do something correctly, it's always a big difference. But yeah, I fixed the mic. Took only like, what, half an hour to fix it. Jeez Louise. And that's what you get when you try to do something and then, you know, you're not fully prepared. Well, I'm never prepared for my drawings because always there are things that are going to be in my way, like, you know, absences or being a little bit unrested. But yeah, I hope this is actually quite nice because it means that, you know, I switch from the mic to the non-mic and then, you know, back to the mic, and then the standard mic I'm going to be using for things like how do you say that? I'm going to be using it for gaming, but the headphone mic I'm actually going to be using for, you know, drawing because, you know, I need to move around. I need to look at the picture. I need to look back here, and then sometimes I need to touch the keyboard again. And that it's important to know that, you know, I still need them shortcuts. If I get a better expensive, you know, tablet, it would not be the case, but I rather want to do this tablet because it's actually easy and nice to work with. Alright. So I'm very happy with the things I have right now. Like that. Now I'm gonna go here. No, that's a little bit too angled. There you go. Alright. Like that. Cool. And now I can go here and fix this bad boy up. And then we can go here and fix that part up. Alright. Now I did that. Now I can look at the thing that we created and see if this is actually worth it. Yes, it is. Actually, that is actually worth it. Now we actually need to figure out like how we're gonna do the tree part. So once we're there, we're gonna go like this. No, we can still keep the tick line right here. Yes, we can. We just need to figure out like what to do. I'm gonna be removing the parts that we left behind in this one. So, let's see. I want this to be like this, and then go downwards like that. So this tree right here is gonna be the next one that's gonna be coming up. This one is gonna overlap this one, and it's gonna be touching this bad boy right here. So if we want that to be happening, we need to actually make it like so, in such a way. Ooh, I have an idea, I have an idea, I have an idea, I have an idea. So, we can make it look like it grew up, right? We can make it up like it grows up, but if we move it like so, and then go upwards here, that will make it more plausible. So if we have that, we can then get, let's see. We can add that to that. Yes, and that is gonna be decently looked. Yes, true. And then once we have that up and running, we can then say like, well, there's also another one, and that's gonna be going upwards towards here. Towards here. But this one right here needs actually a second, needs actually a tick stem, like a tick one. Like so. Maybe? Like this? Yeah, like this it needs. So we need this, but then we also need to get like multiple branches of different tree bits that need to be brought into it. Like so. So it will actually give more space, kind of idea. If we do that, that actually would work. And then I can say like this is also like a split part of 2 tree parts. I can do that as well. So if I do that, then this will make more sense, yes. And then I need to grab this to be like so. And then this needs to be big. Now the quick question is like, why would I grab something big like that then? And that tree would work. This whole thing needs to be rotated. This thing needs to be rotated that way. So that then I can add, I can go like this maybe, but I do want to have like, you know, this tree standing in the way. So that's the thing that I want. Going upwards. So this broccoli tree now works properly. Yeah. Alright. So we have this, and then we can go right here, fix this part up, put some more things right there. Alright. We're almost there. We're getting close to the fixing of it. Does it make this intriguing? Yes, but we need something like this to go upwards that way. And then get something over here as well. Yes, and that way we have actually a full fleshed out thing. Oh boy, that's gonna be taking a long time, isn't it? Probably, but well, so far so good. We fixed the tree without ruining a lot. Thank God. I was almost worried about myself that I could not fix this, but there it is. It's fixed. It's fixed by a long shot. So we fixed our problem. We actually used our expertise upon a solution that we have. And the solution is actually the solution actually fixes like the main problem that we have with this drawing. which is most likely, you know, the beginning of everything that we saw. The main problem that we had was that, well, the problem was that we are in a little bit of trouble with all of this to happen, but yeah, we fixed the leaves. We fixed the leaves. We just casually took a deep breath into the beat deep and tried to figure out like what is wrong with you, and then, you know, figured out like what is wrong. So that's good. That's good. I was a little bit worried there. I was almost sweating. I normally don't sweat too much. It's most likely because I don't drink too much either, but I definitely should drink more often. That's a thing that I need to realize. Because I'm always dehydrated somehow. Alright, so yeah, fixing the voice, fixing everything that I did. Took some time, you know, it's now like, what, 40 minutes in, so yeah, I went on with a lot. Boo boo boo. And then the question is like, do we want to go? Then the question is like, where do we want to go with this? And I believe this is actually a smart idea. I also have a feeling that we actually need to fix, once we have like the 3 parts done, we actually want to go for like merging most of it together so that we have like one solid tree instead of, you know, not very solid at all. Alright, first things first, we're gonna need some darker tree parts. Ooh, very scary. Alright, so this is the darker tree parts. Like this. There you go. Oh. Why did not... Oh my god. Why did you not say that I had no alpha on? Jeez Louise. Alright, we want this part to be dark, this part to be dark, and this part to be dark. And this part at all dark, and then, you know, go slowly upwards, like this. Yeah. And we also want some darker parts right here, but not too much. And then we want some green. We want some green, there you go. We want some green there as well. And some light green as well in there. Alright, now we're gonna go for the blend tool and then try to see where we're off with this, and then see if we can find a way to fix it all. No, and then we need to do this again. This time a little bit more darker than before, because we actually need to differentiate the 3 parts with each other. That way, yes. And then we need to actually get this spot right here to be good. Yeah. There you go. Alright, and this needs to be a little bit fixed. There you go. Now that is actually fixed. And now we need to actually do this part right here, a little bit of fixing. Alright. That looks so much better. And that's a little bit too much. That's a little bit too much darkness. We don't want too much darkness. We do want to have still representation on the tree-ish. There you go. And some more lighter here. that's it. Yes, that's it. That's all of it. All right, cool. So yeah, as you can see, all of this is now fixed, and we're almost ready to continue, but I don't know if I want to continue here just yet. And we can do that. That part is actually still possible to do. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna follow the lines and make ourselves at home at the end of this. There you go. So yeah, it's all about, you know, figuring out like where to go, how to do the big giant root thing, and how to get from point A to point B in the first place. And now if we now add this out, we can see where we can draw. Good. Making things less confusing for us. Alright, now we've done that. We can now take a look at it from a bigger picture once we add that to it. And that would fix it. Yes, it does. Alright, good. And then we need to actually make sure that this broccoli part right here needs to be more precise as well. Oh, man. Ooh. Alright. We can do this. No problem whatsoever. We can do this. Alright. I think that's it for today. As you can see, we fixed this part, and then we're gonna be adding the color of the tree trunk to Monday, and then hopefully, you know, we can start with fixing the whole damn tree. All right. Thanks all for watching, and sorry about the technical issues that I had today. And I hope I'll see you all next time. Until then, I wish you all a lovely day, and bye.